Hey, buenos días, Pastor Junior. Yeah, I'm reading. I'm reading. ¿Cómo se llama? Psalm chapter 30. Right, I'm reading Psalm chapter 30, verse 11. Right. So Psalm chapter 30, verse 11 says, "You have turned my mourning. You have turned my mourning into dancing. You have turned my mourning into dancing. You have put off my sackcloth. My sackcloth. You have put off my sackcloth, and clothed me with gladness." Right, and once again, Psalm chapter 30, verse 11. Right, the psalmist David. Right, Psalm chapter 30, verse 11. The psalmist David. ¿Qué dice? Look what he says. He says, "You have turned my mourning into dancing, and you have put off my sackcloth." Sackcloth is a garment worn in times of mourning and in times of distress. Notice that. Psalm chapter 30, verse 11, "You have turned my mourning into dancing, and you have put off my sackcloth." Sackcloth is a garment worn in times of mourning and distress, right? "You have put off my sackcloth and clothed me with gladness." You have clothed me with gladness, right? And why? Well, because being a Christian, right? Why? Because being a Christian doesn't change what you deal with, right? Being a Christian doesn't change what you deal with. It changes how you deal with it. It changes how you deal with it. And why? Well, because every tomorrow, right? Because every tomorrow has two handles, right? Every tomorrow has two handles, right? And every tomorrow has two handles, and we can take hold of it by the handle of anxiety, or we can take hold of it by the hand of faith, right? Once again, right? You have turned my mourning into dancing, and you have put off my sackcloth and clothed me with gladness, right? Because being a Christian doesn't change what you deal with. It changes how you deal with it. Amen. And why? Well, because every tomorrow has two handles, right? We could take a hold of it of the handle of anxiety, right? Or we could take a hold of it by the hand of faith, right? And that's what the psalmist says here, right? "You have turned my mourning into dancing," right? And you have put off my sackcloth and clothed me with gladness. Amen. Hey, just a word of encouragement, guys. All right. Orale. God bless you guys.